For today's all-time classic, we'll be looking at Inception. We won't bother explaining the whole plot as it's just way too complicated, but it's basically a sci-fi action thriller set within the architecture of the mind. The film was directed by Christopher Nolan, and as with most of his work, it's the sort of film people were still talking about a long time after they saw it.
I think there are certain areas for interpretation on the film, but the basic thrust of the story of Inception is a heist film and an action movie that I think can carry the audience along on Leonardo DiCaprio's character named Cobb, his emotional journey, really. So I think there's a hopefully a very strong storyline at the heart of it, but the world itself has a lot of interesting ambiguities, a lot of interesting possibilities.
Inception is a very surreal picture. In fact, Nolan was heavily inspired by the work of the Dutch artist M.C. Escher, especially the staircase scene, which appears to be a carbon copy of Escher's famous lithograph. As you might guess from these images, the film is highly original, yet also very complicated. It actually took Nolan about 10 years to write the screenplay.
There's really a lot of complexity to any cinematic world that you want to create that the audience could believe is an alternate world, an alternate reality. And Inception very much tries to posit the notion of an alternate reality, of a world of dreams that you can lose yourself in for a couple of hours while you watch the film.
I think you could try popping your eyes more, doing a more...
Okay.
Yeah, doing it more with it. For some reason, when you were talking back, the body says it all. I think it's more on the face for this one. So let's try a little more. Okay.
The idea of Inception is basically that a group of criminals create dreams that they then implant into other people's heads to steal ideas. This might seem a bit far-fetched, but in reality Chris stuck to what he knows, and he explains that the team is based on the roles used in filmmaking. Cobb is the director, Arthur the producer, Ariadne the production designer, Eames is the actor, Saito the studio, and Fisher the audience. But that's not the only film-related parallel in this picture.
Movies, I think, are sort of shared dreams. We all, sit together in a dark room and watch something fantastic and kind of go away to another world together. And then we all have our own different experiences of the same story. So I think in a way there's a metaphor going on with the dream sharing in Inception and just the experience of cinema itself.
Inception has been praised in every possible way, from the haunting music composed by Hans Zimmer to the groundbreaking special effects. It ended up winning 4 Oscars and earned well over $800 million, making it a true metaphysical masterpiece, even by Christopher Nolan standards.